our children go to local schools and they are being indoctrinated by perversion. Our entertainment has become a demonic playground for satanic rituals projected on our screens. Our media is bought and it's tainted with one-sided biases. Businesses have been corrupted with generational greed. Laws are being passed in government that go directly against the laws of God, allowing for the land to be cursed and buried in iniquity. The question is, what does God think about these things?
Renewing my mind.
It was a battle between light and dark.
Welcome, remnants, to the Remnant. Here we expose the enemy, unpack healing and deliverance with the intention of building and equipping you. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button plus the bell notification. That way, every time we make an upload, you get notified. Also, why not become a part of the Remnant movement by becoming a member? All you need to do is visit theremnant.uk/memberships and sign up for the Remnant or the Remnant Plus membership, which will allow us to keep you updated on Remnant releases, upcoming events and courses. And if there is any time in the future, for whatever reason, we may get deplatformed, we have a way to stay in contact with you. Now, firstly, I would like to apologize because even though I have been able to release a few episodes towards the end of 2023, I wasn't as consistent as I would have hoped to be, but my desire is to continue making more personable videos where we can speak like this. Now, today I would like to introduce a new element or a topic that will be incorporating into the Remnant this year. We'll always be discussing inner healing and deliverance, but I believe it's important to understand why it's important in relation to current affairs, what's going on in the world. It's important that we are completely healed and delivered because there is an end time work. If we as the Remnant have a work, then it's crucial to understand the environment that we are called to operate within. It's imperative that we have a grasp on what is taking place outside the four walls of church, how the enemy, the princes and powers of the air maneuver in everyday affairs. Now, you know, the Bible tells us to watch and to pray, and we need to be aware of the times and the seasons. Ephesians 6 says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. And principalities are territorial spirits that rule over regions, which would be towns, cities, shires, nations, ruling spiritually, yet manifesting physically through 7 arenas that build the foundations of any functioning society, no matter how big or small, which include government, business, arts and entertainment, media, family, education, and religion. Now, the Great Commission, spoken in Matthew 28:19-20, says to make disciples of nations. Now, we live in nations, we function in nations, we work within nations, and God has a desire for the nations, but unfortunately, so does the enemy. Now, our children go to local schools and they are being indoctrinated by perversion. Our entertainment has become a demonic playground for satanic rituals projected on our screens. Our media is bought and it's tainted with one-sided biases. Businesses have been corrupted with generational greed. Laws are being passed in government that go directly against the laws of God, allowing for the land to be cursed and buried in iniquity. Religion, unfortunately, even many of our Christian brothers and sisters, organizations, churches have been compromised from the inside. The question is, what does God think about these things? We are called to be the ecclesia, a governing body in the land. And what may say that we need to concentrate on our own walk in faith in the Lord. But have we read the book of Ezekiel where God showed him the state of the nation? Have we read the pages of Jeremiah called to prophesy to his nation? Have we understood the mantle of Daniel, called to be a judge to reign in Babylon, or a Joseph called to bring a solution to the nation of Egypt that in turn would lead to the salvation of his father and his brothers? We are kingdom ambassadors representing the kingdom of God on earth, but we need to understand our assignment whilst being aware of the enemy's secret dealings, agendas, and plans. In Matthew 24, it speaks about the elect being deceived if possible. In Revelation 18, it also mentions the nations being deceived. So it's my desire to you, my fellow remnants, that none of us will be deceived. So this year, we'll be looking at what is really going on in the world and what should we as God's remnant be concerned about. Until next time, God bless.